This course is supposed to be like a project where we do our own creation of tables, we do our own insertion of data, and then any manipulations we do is going to be on this table that we create. So it seems more like a project to us than just disjointed activities that we're doing on some table that we have. The table that we created in the last lecture was sort of like a demo table. And in this demo table, we'll be inserting some data. When we move towards the end of this section, we'll be creating our own table, and any querying that happens from now on will be on our real table. So with that, let's move towards the insertion of some data. And the way we insert is using the insert statement. Let's type out our insert into statement, and we're going to write our table name now. Do demo1, and then we'll do the parenthesis, and then we'll have something called values, and then we're going to have some values in there. And inside this parenthesis, we're going to come and add our different column names, and inside the values we'll be adding the values as well. So let's do transaction underscore ID, then we'll do first underscore name, and then last underscore name. We can then move to our values, and we can add our transaction ID, which say is going to be 324. The first name will say George, and the last name will say something like Gary. And then we can put our semicolon, which is going to end the statement out. And we can see that the query is okay and one row has been affected. Now, how do we take a look at our data that we have put inside this table? That is what we call querying, and the advanced portions of querying we'll be discovering in the later lectures of the course. Let's just use the most basic statement, which is the select star statement. To select star from, and we'll write demo1 as the table name, and then we'll put our semicolon. And you can see that the table has been printed out. The column names have been printed out up here. The first name is here, as well as the last name. These are the three columns that we had specified when we submitted the creation of this table to MySQL. And you can see the select statement is the way that we get data out of our tables, and the star is going to be representative of every single column. If we just put transaction underscore ID instead of star, we're only going to get this column out. The star is sort of a simpler way of getting all of the data out instead of having to write three different column names together. So that is a simple insertion of data. Let's go ahead and do the creation of our project table in the next lecture, where we will explore the data types and we will create our own table using that information.